Okay, hello, hello. All right, let me just see. I got things popping up. Hey, I thought I would start something fun for our Wednesdays. So WIP Wednesdays. Yay! I've been thinking about this for a long time and I thought it would really be a fun thing to do. So, so in case you don't know what a WIP is, it's work in progress. I call it work in piles because I have piles everywhere. But you call it what you want, right? Hey, I'm so excited because I've had a really super day. My friends took me to lunch and we got to play bingo at the restaurant. It was so much fun. We did not win a thing. We did not win. But anyway, we had fun. So it was a fun day. Um, so anyway, I finished my section. I'm going to be very careful picking it up. So I finished my section of the Crochet-A-Long blanket that Alexandria is doing. So I am doing a throw. So I think it was 186 stitches across. Yeah. So I'm using oh, what's it called? Annie's yarn. There's a company called Annie's. It seems like there's something else that it's called, but anyway. So the yarn is right here. Premier Anti Pilling. I guess that's what it's called, pilling. It's everyday worsted yarn, and it took two skeins. Two skeins should tell me somewhere on here. 153 yards. So I could have just done one, but I ended up doing two. So I mean, I'm thinking I could change it up and do each row differently, like one skein for one row, two skeins for another row, etc. I'll just see how I go along. And I'm using an eye hook. I don't know what they recommend, but I'm using an eye hook anyway with this. See if it tells me anything else. It's 3 ounces. Yeah. So anyway, I had all this yarn from a kit. And I never did the kit. So I thought, why not use this yarn, use it up. So I put everything in a basket so that it's all in one place, one pile, one pile. Yes. That's why I call it. Um, yes. So anyway, what do I had something I wanted to tell you and I can't think. My head's spinning. Um, So anyway, I'm also considering making two blankets at the same time for Christmas gifts. So, I mean, this seems like a relatively easy project, considering, it's once a week. I think Alex said 6 stitches. So in 6 weeks I should have two blankets done. So that's pretty easy, right? So I'm even thinking of adding a book with some tea to a box. I think this would make a lovely, holiday gift, a birthday gift, anything like that. So that's my Christmas stuff. So, and who's doing the crochet along with us? Please share what you're doing, because we're nosy. I'm nosy. Roger calls me Nosy Rosie all the time, right? So I want to see what you're doing. Yeah. So I haven't given up on making the jelly bean dolls. I love to knit, but I find that for some reason I have trouble keeping track of counting while I'm knitting. And so I wanted to do like knit for the little shoes, then knit purl for the legs, and then knit for the sweater and so forth. And then I found that I was getting all mixed up. So crocheting comes easier for me. But my friend Linda Shane, oh my gosh, look at these. So she knitted these cute jelly bean sleeves for me. And I love it because there's no seam. Oh, see, I don't like the seam down the back because you have to sew it up and then it doesn't, the stuffing would show, and I didn't like that. So I really like this in the round. So I was really excited. Maybe I can talk her into doing more for me. Um, but I'm not really confident in putting them together yet. So I'm collecting and I'm adding them to my collection. Then when I go to visit Nancy Elders in Tampa, um, she's been kind enough to show me, how to put these cuties together and how she's using her knitting machine. She has a knitting machine. I should have her show us a picture, maybe even do. Yes, Nancy, that would be really good. You could do a demonstration for us. I could actually have Paula do the same thing. So Paula from our Leesburg library, she did have me make one, and it's not in reach, so I can't show you. But I did make one of these, but it was really long. And then she said just double it, but then it just didn't work. It didn't look right. So I'll save that for something else. Maybe it'll be a tall doll. I don't know. But anyway, um, but I maybe be able to have her do a demonstration so you girls could see the difference because I think they each have two different machines. I'm not positive. Nancy, you could correct me, but I think yours is long, right? And Paula's is a circle machine. It was really fun. I enjoyed it, but I think I would prefer to just do the knitting myself, but we'll see. But anyway, in the meantime, I've been crocheting pocket hugs for the kids at the Olivia house. And I've got a bunch of these little guys. Um, the Livia House is in York, Pennsylvania, and it's a children's grief and loss center. And I'll post the link for you. So, anyway, needless to say, I'm late in sending something. So I thought, in the meantime, pocket hugs would be a great alternative. They're so easy and quick to crochet, and making them. Let me see. Let me find. Got a couple different things. So, um, yeah. So it's making them a great option. Oops, sorry. To tote in the car. When I'm driving, or not me, I'm not driving. But anyway, I mean, aren't these cute? Yeah. So I made the flower. I made flowers. I made a bunch of them. Look at that. Aren't they darling? I gotta hold her up right. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I did a lot. I even did an orange one, and Yeah, there we go. They're so sweet. So I did a bunch of flowers. I did that, and then while we were in Orlando, um, I stopped at Walmart, and then I got this really cool yarn. It's Red Heart. Look at the colors. So it's all different colors. And so then I'm still putting hair on some of these guys. So let me get a couple for you to see. I think, yep. So far, whoops. They remind me of Fraggle Rock characters. Remember Fraggle Rock? Yeah. So I do have some that are finished, but I don't know why. I guess I didn't pull out the finished ones. Here's a finished one. So look at the crazy hair. I love it. So I thought, this would be a really good alternative until I can send out the little dolls. And I think the kids will really like this because they can put it in their pocket. The hair was the longest to do. That I felt, but it's a great car thing to do. Um, I want to make some worms too, and then I'll package these little pocket hugs and send them off to Pennsylvania. Yeah, so that I wanted to share that. Do I have anything else to share? So that's what I'm working on. That's my WIP projects. I know there's something else I'm working. Oh gosh, yes. I'm still working on the little placemat, but it's too far away, so I'll show it next time. I'll show it finished. How's that for next Wednesday? So I'm using very thin yarn for that. So the placemats, they would be larger using regular yarn, but I'm making mine small, so they're like little mug rugs. That yeah, I thought that would be more suitable for what I want them for. But yeah, so okay, let's see what you're working on. And remember, it's anything slow stitch related. Knitting, you might be hand quilting, maybe you're putting on binding on a quilt, embroidery, cross stitch. Doesn't really matter. We want to see your creations. I think that would just very cool. All right. I know it's hot. I know. But I do it in the car and I do it in the house. I miss being outside crocheting or doing something outside, but it's really been really, really, really too hot. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Bye.